You're listening to Question Reality. Question Reality with Priscilla Leona. Priscilla Leona.
And we have someone else there. Ooh, look at this hottie coming up here. Now, this is the personification of a handsome man. Can we get some claps if we think that's true?
For 20 bucks.
Yeah, there you go.
Where do I put the money?
Now, I met this lovely gentleman at, by the way, completely forgot. Shoto Film Festival is courtesy of Martina Webster and Delia Faulkner. So I wanted to get that out. I did not, Pete, I did not do that in the I was so nervous. But I met this wonderful gentleman at a party, and this man is fascinating. That's all I need to, you need to look him up on IMDb. So let's get started with our 8 little questions. Name? Pete Wooster. Like Rooster, but with a W, right?
That's the only way I accept it.
That's right. Now, on this particular film that we're talking about today, what is your title? What's the name of the film, and what's the genre?
The title of the film is Sweetwater.
Sweetwater.
It is the story of the first African American to be drafted into the NBA.
Okay.
And I was the development director. My company, along with my business partner, Martin Gigi, we produced it along with Clint Eastwood's production company.
Pete, excuse me, is his mic on? Because he has fascinating stuff and I don't hear Pete. And we need to live and breathe Pete's words. All right, now let's start again. Okay. Pete Wooster.
Yes.
Name of the film is?
Sweetwater.
Sweetwater.
Sweetwater is the story of Sweetwater Clifton, who was the first African American to be drafted into the NBA, the New York Knicks.
Wow.
It's an amazing story.
What was interesting is that you were saying that it took 22 years to get this film made?
We started, this first script was written 22 years ago by my business partner, Martin Gigi. In fact, we met for the first time, and it was about that script.
Wow.
And we started Sunset Pictures, hoping that that would be the first film that we would ever make. And obviously in 22 years, it's gone through probably 40 revisions, has probably had 60 different actors that we wanted to use,
right,
and different production companies, and we ended up with Malpuso, which is Clint Eastwood's production company, Warner Brothers, and then the NBA came in and stepped in and helped us.
Right. So there you go. Pete, 22 years the film got made, so don't despair. Hope is always there, right, Pete?
That's the truth. I mean, this is a business, you know, just your film might not fit the times, and it has to be the right time.
That's right.
And, you know, you wait for that time. It will come.
That's
will
right.
come. You got to be tenacious. You just can't give up, because everybody that doesn't make it gives up.
That's right.
You know, so it's the people that just keep at it and are determined to make it happen.
That's right.
And believe in themselves, believe in their project.
Right.
And that's something that, you know, you can't learn.
What genre would you say this film
Definitely
is?
Sports.
We need more sports films. So that's great. Now, who is the star of the film, or stars? Jeremy Piven.
And
we love him on Drive.
Oh yeah, he's great. Carrie Ewing.
Yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss. We have some good talent in there.
Yeah.
So
you also said that it was being nominated for a Grammy as well, right?
Or some awards. In contention where it's been brought up, and those people have to vote on it to see if it can get nominated.
Right.
So
Okay.
we're in that process now where it's been brought up for a possible nomination. So we're now waiting for people to make their votes to see if we get a nomination. And the same thing would go for the Golden Globes, any awards like that. We just did our European premiere in Italy, and we won Best Picture, Best Director, Best Music by the foreign press.
The foreign press. Now, you know that's hard.
And that's the Golden Globes.
Woo!
So,
so we'll go on IMDb and we'll look it up under Sweetwater. IMDb.com is where you're going to find everything out.
They can download it, or they can stream it on Hulu. It was just in theaters, but
Hulu.
now it's streaming on Hulu. I believe it's also on Prime.
All
And,
platforms. Just go to your
yes.
platform and type Sweetwater.
It's an amazing film. It's a history lesson. If you love basketball and to see how dynamics have changed in the game, let alone the way players are treated, and
Right.
how they worked so hard.
Yeah.
It's just a great, amazing film with a great message, great story, and we have great actors.
Well, Pete, you heard it tonight from Pete. Thank you, Mr. Pete.
Thank you
And
so
if you want to be in contact with Pete, you can email me or contact me, and I can connect you to Mr. Pete. Maybe, if you're good. Thank you, Mr. Pete.
Thank you so much.
Okay, who do we have next?